Alright, welcome to the show. Today we're talking about the veteran minimum contract. Actually, it's called the minimum salary exception. People just say vet minimum because that's usually vets that take it. They have some reason to take it. They have some sort of reason. Maybe they want to win a title. Maybe they're trying to get a little bit of cash at the end of their career. Or maybe they just like being in the NBA. That's a lot of players that I've noticed. They just kind of want to prolong their career and they want to be in the NBA zeitgeist, which makes sense. It's their identity. It's their life. But it's not necessarily a veteran. It can be a rookie. But let's start from the top. A team can go over the salary cap with exceptions. If you haven't watched all my other videos, check out all my other videos about exceptions, but this is the vet minimum one. The veteran minimum exception can be used by any team, any amount of times, unless they're hard capped. They're hard capped by using their MLE or their biannual exception. Again, look at those old videos. But you can do it as many times as you want. The Lakers had a ton of veteran minimums last year. Remember Trevor Ariza, Dwight Howard, DeAndre Jordan, Carmelo Anthony, all on veteran minimums because they all were ring chasing. They were all getting about $3 million a year to play for the Lakers and hopefully get a ring. It didn't work out. I'm a Laker fan. Sorry, fellas, that sucked. But hey, what are you gonna do? Take your chances. You pays your money, you take your chances. Usually players that get this are the veterans, like I said, and the second round picks, because second round picks get the minimum salary. That's how it works if they play in the NBA at all. If you're a second round pick, you do not get a rookie scale contract. The first round picks all get rookie scale contracts, which is more than $1 million. What is $1 million? Well, that is the minimum salary for a rookie. It's the lowest amount you can possibly get as guaranteed money. It's not a 10-day contract, which is the actual least amount you can get. But for guaranteed money, 1 year is $1 million for a rookie. And like I said, second round picks usually get that if they play in the league at all. If you look at it like a typical NBA draft and you look at a lot of the second round picks, most of them don't even ever play a game in the NBA. Most of them go to the G League or have to go, play in Siberia in Europe or, or like Italy or something like that. So the amount of money the minimum salary depends on how many years you've been in the league. If you've been in 0, like we said with our rookie example, it's $1 million. If you've been in the league 10 years or more, it's about $3 million. Why do they do that? Why do the vets get more? Because they want to encourage veteran players to still be in the league, to show young guys what's up, and they want to take care of guys that have paid their dues in the NBA. And there's another way that they do that. Here's the other way that they do that. So that minimum salary, that $3 million for a guy that's been in the league for 10 years, well, why wouldn't a team say, hey, we want a younger guy, we only have to pay him $1 million versus a guy that's been in the league for 10 years, we have to pay him $3 million. Well, the league subsidizes those veterans' salaries. So let's say a player is getting that minimum salary, like DeAndre Jordan this year for the Denver Nuggets signed the vet minimum. He'll be getting $2.9 million because he's been in the league for 14 years. The NBA will subsidize that salary. So the Nuggets only have to pay $1.8 million of it. The NBA will pay the rest. So they'll cover the veteran salaries after $1.8 million. Again, they do that because they want to take care of the guys like DeAndre Jordan, who's put a lot of his blood, sweat, and tears into the NBA. They want to say, hey, thank you, DeAndre Jordan. As a token of our appreciation, we want you to continue to be in the league and we want you to get your money. So let's talk about a couple of the vet minimums this year. We already talked about DeAndre Jordan. Let's talk about TJ Warren. So TJ Warren, he's been in the league, I think like 8 years, so he is $2.6 million. That is his veteran contract with the Brooklyn Nets. Let's talk about his motivation. Why would TJ Warren take a vet minimum? Why wouldn't he go looking for a better deal somewhere else, maybe a longer term deal? Because this is only a 1-year deal. Well, TJ Warren is probably saying, you know what? I'm probably not going to find a great deal. I'm not going to find a great long-term deal. Maybe I'm going to get a deal for like $15 million for 3 years. I'll take a low salary this year. I'm going to kill it in Brooklyn. I'm going to be a free agent next year, and then I'm going to sign for big money. So that's why someone might take a vet minimum. Goran Dragic signed a vet minimum for the Chicago Bulls for, I believe, 1 year. A 1-year deal with the Bulls. Well, are the Bulls championship contenders? Remember last year he signed a deal with the Brooklyn Nets, another vet minimum because he wanted to be a champion. A lot of guys did that, your Blake Griffins, your LaMarcus Aldridges, but he did it because he wanted to win a ring. Is he doing it this year because he wants to ring? I don't know. That's a good question because the Bulls aren't necessarily championship contenders. I have a feeling he would just like to be in the league for longer. Why not? He's an NBA player. He likes the game. He likes the league. I have no idea though. But the Bulls aren't going to win the championship. Sorry, Bulls fans. I'm a Lakers fan. Lakers aren't going to win the championship. Next, we have Robin Lopez, another guy. He's not ring chasing. You know, he was on the Magic on a veteran contract last year. Seemed to have a really good time. If you saw him on the bench, if you saw Robin Lopez on the bench, he seemed to be having a really good time on that bench. I think he just likes being a part of a team. I think he likes being a basketball player. I think he thinks it's fun. I think he likes playing with young guys. He seems like a very fun-loving guy. There's obviously pictures of him and his brother at Disney World having a real good time, wrestling different mascots and stuff like that. He seems like he just likes, you know, being around people and having a good time. That's why I think he joined the Cleveland Cavaliers this year. I don't know, though. I would assume that. I think he just wants to continue his career. And the Cavs, you know, Cavs, like the Bulls, might be in the mix. It might be good. So I don't think they're going to win a championship, so I definitely wouldn't say that Robin Lopez is ring chasing by any means. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the show. I think I've covered all the exceptions. There's a couple rookie exceptions that I might get into, but I kind of already covered it in the rookie scale contract video. Watch that if you haven't seen it. Thanks for being here. Much love.